Hello, good morning and welcome back to Tarot Tats and Tea. This morning I'm actually going to share the practical way, a practical session on how I use the tarot in this winter project, Tarot for Writers. We are following the book written by Corinne Kenner, and this is just a short video to demonstrate how I am applying the use of my tarot in my story writing. I am quite far into a story, and as you are aware, I'm addressing the writer's block situation. So this morning, up like a lark, I decided the first thing I'm going to do is turn on that computer and get on with the task at hand. No more procrastinating. So what do? I've printed off a copy of my script, my plan, my story. I have gone back, I've reread it, I've corrected it, and I have made little adjustments through activities using my deck of cards. So I'm going to put this to one side because that I don't need in front of me right now. But what I do need are my cards. As you are aware, I am using the World of Visions Tarot by Tarotica because the aesthetics of this deck seem to fit in with storytelling. There's a lot of colour, there's a lot of dramatisation, there's a lot of food to trigger your imagination. For clarification, if I have any questions on the cards I've drawn, I'm clarifying it with my RWS 2.0 created by James Rickliff in 2018. As far as I'm aware, it may still be available on Make Playing Cards. Now, I've got to the point here where two of my foils, both supporting foils of the protagonist, are going off to speak to a stock character. The stock character being extra characters within the story, people who are there in the background. But this person has been pulled from the background to become not so much a main character, but somebody that certainly does have a role in this story and whose decisions can have a lasting effect. Now, what am I doing here? The two characters come to visit the stock character, the two foils have. There's an issue that's blossoming and growing that could have a detrimental effect on the work that these two foils are doing and our protagonist. This other person holds information that they need or can tell them where they can go to find certain information. However, a situation has arisen and this person no longer wants to help them. However, the family of this person is saying, well, no, I actually think you should help them. It's the moral right thing to do. It's something that if we don't deal with it now, it has the potential to resurrect itself again down the years, you know, and it's something that they want nipping in the bud. A very brave attitude to have because they could potentially be in harm's way. So now these two foils have to go back and meet with the protagonist and other people and say, well, should we continue this or should we let sleeping dogs lie? So this is the decision. Should they continue or should they let sleeping dogs lie? Let's see what our cards have to tell us. Should they pursue what they're chasing, or should they let it stay dormant and buried? I'm going to take 3 cards from the top of the deck because I don't feel that one card will answer it. Well, this is very difficult. Or is it? No. We have the Page of Cups, the Queen of Cups, and the Moon. So the Page of Cups is that eagerness to proceed, that youthful eagerness. Now, our characters might not be youthful, but they have that youthful desire to chase down what they're looking for. They want to get this in the bag. The character, the stock character, is letting her emotions rule her and state, no, I don't want to go any further with this. But should she be giving that sort of I'm not doing it anymore answer, or should she be allowing this to go ahead? You see, we've got one who's looking at it from a mature angle, looking at what can potentially go wrong, and we've got people here looking from a lesser, not so much less responsibility, it's responsibilities in another, you know, on a different level, but pursuing it with the eagerness of youth. But they need to be careful, because what they're seeing is not necessarily what's going on in the background. There's something going on in the background that really needs to be uncovered before they progress. Because if they don't uncover what's hidden from them, it has the potential to really get out of hand, and for harm to befall all of them. But what does our RWS say? Does it agree? Does it say, well, hold on a second, you know, yes, we've got two different views here. We've got the pursuit of a desire to achieve an outcome. We've got somebody who's there looking at it from a different angle, one of a guardian, a mother, using her emotions. So, well, hold on, people could get hurt here, and we've got to look at the two sides and see what's being hidden from them all. What is going on? There's something hidden from them. Somebody may be betraying them, and you know, that's all under the darkness of the moon. Look at our moon card in this and you'll understand why I say that. There are three faces there. The beautiful face looking up there to my right, the crone face or devious face looking down to my left, with the face that she's been hiding behind in her hand. So there are issues going on here. Somebody is not being truthful. They're not being their true self. But does that answer us? What are we to do? Does that give us an answer? It tells us that we need to uncover what's going on. Perhaps not as enthusiastic as or immaturely charging in as a page might, but looking at it from a mature angle. Well, hold on a second, there could be problems here. Let's see what this says. Oh my goodness, well, would you believe it? From here we have the moon. So this is quite a big message here. We've had the moon twice. Find out what's being hidden from you before you proceed, because to proceed without having all the information could be detrimental to them. Don't get overly emotional. It could work out. You'll have to listen to both sides of the argument. Do we, don't we? Whatever your decision that you come to will be the right one. Listen to your intuition. Listen to the worries and concerns of those around you. Make sure that you have uncovered everything before you choose to proceed. Once everything is uncovered, will it be a safe path to continue down? That will be another question for the cards. So right now, before proceeding, they're going to be digging around and finding out what's being hidden from them and why. I hope that helped, and I shall see you again soon. Have a lovely day, whatever you may be doing.